Welcome back, everybody. CMason1015, and I'm coming at you live from the basement down the stairs, and I am on the Fall Damage FTB server. And there, all the sound stopped for a second. I'm going to come over here where it's not quite so loud, I think. So this is pretty much the first time I have been on in about a week and a half. I have been sick. I need to get out of here so I can just talk and think. Let me just come out here. Where's the sun at? There's the sun. Let's go over this way. So yeah, I have been off the server. I have not played Minecraft at all in about a week and a half. And let me tell you something. I am not a happy camper about it. I actually got really angry the other night because I was like, gosh dang it, how come I can't play Minecraft anymore? I can't play Minecraft. I can't do nothing. And it's because I have been sick, and I would imagine my voice sounds pretty bad. I feel still very, very congested. I don't have the best sinuses in the world, and I don't have, for sure, the best allergies in the world. And about a week and a half ago, I started getting this cold, and it just didn't stop. And so I'm not going to go near that big cat because I don't want to die right off the bat. Thank you very much. There's not a single bit of flora or fauna around here now. They need to get spawning. So yeah, I have not been around, and I apologize. I will do my best to cutscene out stuff that me coughing or snorting or hacking or wheezing or anything like that. So you might find several cutscenes in here, where things just kind of cut for a second or two while I, hork up a lung or so. So we'll talk about the sickness here in a minute, but today I kind of wanted to just get on and play a little bit. And the things that I wanted to do today, I wanted to just take a quick tour. I have not been on in a week and a half. I know people have been on. Take a quick tour around Spawn, see what's up, if anything, and then do a couple projects around here. So let's grab Phoebe. My trusty... Hi, Phoebe. How you doing? How come I don't get on? Oh, I'm feeding him. There we go. Yeah, you're a good companion. So let's go take a ride, Phoebe. So we're going to just run over by Spawn just to see if anything's happened over there, if anybody's been constructing anything or anything. So yeah, I have been sick, and my joke has been apparently SMP stands for snot, mucus, and phlegm, not survival multiplayer, because I have been snotting and mucusing and phlegming for quite a while. Well, that's still there. Nothing else? Nobody's building around Spawn? I need to talk to everybody about, do we want to build stuff around Spawn? Because we had originally, when we started up the server, we talked about actually building things around Spawn. And so far, Nutty built that, and then I built the platform over there. And I don't think anybody's built anything else. I know that they're kind of... Ajax is not too far away and stuff, but I don't think anybody's building really anything around. Ooh. I'll avoid you guys because I don't want to mess with you. So anyway, let's see if anybody's built anything anywhere else in the universe. Ooh. Let's not go down there. And let's kind of stay right. Where are we at here? Oh my goodness, what is the jumpiness all about? I have to say, I don't, and maybe it's just because I'm used to it, I don't like the Mo Creatures horses navigation as much as I do the vanilla horses in 1.6.2. I like the vanilla ones a lot better. It seems a lot more logical. I mean, these guys are okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad they're here. And I like my Phoebe. So it does not look like anybody's built anything around Spawn. So we'll go on back and start working on our stuff for today. I know that there's a great big floating platform up in the sky, so we might just take a little navigation ride up there. But one thing that I wanted... Oh. Okay. Now how do I get off again? It's F, right? Yep. Okay. So Sarn and I started feeling kind of woozy about things. Oh, I don't know. This must have been last Thursday, and I remember making a video and doing all kinds of sniffling and coughing and stuff like that. But I didn't really pay too much attention to everything. But you know, as Sarn and I went to the Comic-Con, the fall Comic-Con here in the Twin Cities on that Saturday. That was October the 5th, yeah. And you know, I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I wasn't feeling horrible, so I went ahead and went. And I kind of wish I hadn't now. It probably was you know, fairly much a mistake to do so. I certainly shouldn't have gone. And you know, after that, I just got more and more sick. So, you know, it just kept on. Wow, I didn't know you'd do that. Oh, all these bushes are grown up now. Let's collect some. So we went to the Comic-Con, and I just kept on getting sicker and sicker the longer the days went and stuff. And then by Sunday, I was starting to lose, you know, I knew I was in trouble because I was starting to really lose my voice. And that Monday and Tuesday, I had no voice. And even Wednesday, I was pretty much without a voice. I was talking like this. And of course, everybody was making fun of me and at work and stuff, which is, you know, I do the same thing back to them. So I guess I deserved it all. So, so yeah, I lost my voice, and like I said, I don't have the best sinuses in the world. So I'm generally taking some sort of supplement, and I usually take Zicam for my sinus, or not Zicam. I usually take echinacea, which is an herb, and it really doesn't do anything other than basically make your sinuses drain, which is really what I need the most. And the longer, you know what? So I can actually think. Let's just do this. There we go. The longer that things went on, the worse that kind of I got to feel. And I lost my voice, and so, you know, I like I said, I started taking, I usually take echinacea. I kept on taking echinacea. You know, let's just take a snooze real quick since it's raining. I went ahead and kept on taking echinacea for a while, and then things started draining down into my chest, and that's when the coughing started. And then I knew that I was in a lot of trouble at that point. So I kind of farted around with Mucinex and a few other things here and there, and I probably let things go on too long. But eventually, I got onto my Zicam, and Zicam is really my cold medicine. it's a homeopathic medicine, and it really does work, because it drains you out and it kind of keeps everything, working and flowing right. So, I started taking that, and the only thing about Zicam that I hate is you can't, for 30 minutes before and after you take it, you cannot drink anything with citric acid in it. Well, my favorite soda is Fresca, and Fresca is basically nothing but citric. It's citric acid with carbonated water in it. So, quite frankly, I just basically, who did that? There you are. I just quite frankly did not. Oh my goodness, people be eating grass all over. Let's shear you guys up. I basically, it's hard. I've got to judge everything to keep my my citric intake down, so that the Zicam will work. And so yeah, that's been kind of sucky. But this thing has held on for a week and a half, and I keep on threatening, "Oh, I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm going to go to the doctor." And the problem is that outside of my head and my chest, I don't feel bad. Now, the only deal is that I've got this horrible cough that won't go away, which, of course, as soon as you lay down and you try to take a nap or something, and your bronchial tubes relax, they just get irritated and you start coughing again. And that is like the worst. Hey, that didn't work out. That is like the worst. Why are you not working? Let's try you one more time. Boom. Boom. Do I have to go slow? Is that what the deal is? And, yeah, that must be what the deal is. And so it's just, it's just one of those things where you want to take a snooze, or you want to go to bed at night and you can't. And of course, I've tried different cough medicines, and really, kind of the thing that I tell everybody is that the only cough medicines that really work on me are the ones that knock me out. And I suspect they're not actually working as cough medicines. I think they're more working as just knocking me out. So it's one of those things where it just kind of, I don't know, lack of better words, just kind of sucks. So in any event, that's where I've been. And the problem is, I can't, how do I describe it? I mean, you guys are probably, I have to be fairly distraction free. And when I'm coughing every 5 seconds, and in some cases coughing uncontrollably and almost gagging because I'm coughing so hard, and your nose is plugged up. It's either my nose is plugged up, and it's usually just one nostril plugged up, which is the worst, or it's running like crazy. It's really distracting for me to try to play. So generally, I just, in those cases, I just kind of don't. And that's what I've kind of not been doing this time. Was I just didn't play for about a week and a half. So this is like just about the first time. I even tried to go on to because I had a few ideas for stuff, and I tried to go on to my creative single player world, which that's not really playing. That's just kind of mucking about. And I couldn't even do that. I just didn't even feel like doing that. I was just, again, it was just so distracting. So here we are a week later. I think I've got a ladder. Yep, I've got a ladder over here. And I fell. And why do I have a half slab right there? Or why don't I put a ladder right there? I bet I don't have any ladders up here, do I? Ladder? Nope. What is that? Oh, gray wool. So I just kind of didn't. I just basically just didn't play. So, I couldn't even play the single player world and stuff like that. So, and that's kind of a bummer. That really is kind of a truly a bummer. I love to play games, and I really love Minecraft. If you can't tell, and it really was quite a bummer when I just couldn't even bring myself to play. But here I am back again. Hopefully things will not be quite as bad this time. That's barely any. Yeah, there's some things starting to spawn down there, including another black horse. You know what? I need to get the floaters put up here too. So I think I'm gonna do that. The other thing I want to do to this airship is I want to move. I can't see anything from up here, because here's basically the cockpit. So I'm going to move this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the staircase come up in the back here, and then in the front here, I'm going to put the cockpit basically right here and open this all up and kind of even open up the floor a little bit too. So yeah, that'll be kind of a cool little project to do. And then down here, I'm going to use this. I'm going to try to find out. Let me see. Do I have enough wood? I don't. You know what I could do? I just want to find out if I put chests in here, would they still open, or do they treat the... Nope, they treat the balloon like a solid block. Poopy. You know what I might do? I might move... Are these... Okay, so are these... Aha. So what I could do... Let's try this. Grab my air balloons. So this should not change the... how the ship works. Aha. And then I could even put signs down here as far as like in the hold, what's in the hold and stuff. Nice. Okay, we'll do that. And then I've also got to investigate. I am so far behind like Sign and Panda on this server. They've got is it wyverns or wyverns or I don't know what the heck you call them things. The dragons, the flying dragons. And, I got nothing. I got Zippo. So, yeah, Sarn and I went to Comic-Con on October 5th. That's the Midwestern Comic Book Association Comic-Con here in the Twin Cities, which is a fun little gathering. Now, that's not their big one that they have in the spring. The spring is a relatively big affair, and it's much bigger than the fall one. And yeah, we went to that, and good time had by all, I think. And I really do want to know what that I don't know if you guys can hear it, but every time I'm on Feed the Beast, I hear this really low-pitched something going on. I don't know what it is. I'm not a huge comic book collector, but I do like a few different comics. The ones that I really like are the Marvel Transformers. I really like those are kind of I guess you'd call them the first-gen Transformers. I like the Action Superman comics. It's action adventures. and I like the Batman Detective Comics. I'm not real hip on too much other things, except for I do like World's Finest, which it's no longer in production. It was a comic book back in I guess they ended in the mid 70s, I think. I'm not an expert if you didn't guess. But it was Spider-Man. It was Superman and Batman teaming up, and they would team up and solve mysteries and crimes and whatnot. And I always like that because a lot of what gets done now is Superman and Batman are portrayed as enemies, and for a long time they weren't enemies at all. And it's kind of unfortunate that that's what they were portrayed as. All right, so the next thing that I want to do with this, where this is concerned, is I kind of want to take. So, can I just break this? Aha. Good. So let's break this, and let's just break all this down. So we went out there. I picked up a bunch of Detective Comics, and that was really cool. And then I also picked up a couple extra posters because I do like collecting the artwork and stuff like that, and I need to frame them. But I'll try to remember to take a picture. If I don't, then I apologize. Eventually, you will see them. I would guess. But in any event, I picked up and these are like I think they're like 17 by 11 of Optimus Prime, and then I picked up a cool one of the Heath Ledger type Joker, and he's holding a gun up. He's against a wall. He's holding a gun up, and coming out of the gun is one of those bang flags that the Joker's all famous for, which I thought was really funny. So I grabbed it. Lots of fun had by all. And then while we were there, we engaged an Enderman. Show picture now. So yes, we found an Enderman. Luckily, both Sarn and I were carrying our swords, so we whipped out our swords and slayed the Enderman. Unfortunately, she did not drop a Ender Pearl, even though she was holding one. So very disappointing. Very disappointing. No, it was really funny. I was like, oh wow, that's Minecraft in really popular culture. But yeah, that was the weekend so then I get home, and that night I invited Miss Charita Capricorn onto the server, and she and I recorded for, probably close to 2 hours. And I went to start editing, and I pulled out the audio because I use DxTory, and I pull the audio. I pull my mic audio out and insert that separately so I can kind of adjust the settings of it and stuff. And by gum, if I hadn't reset some of my microphone settings, and DxTory in its infinite wisdom defaulted the microphone input over to the speaker input. So all I have is stuff coming out of the speaker, which is the Minecraft, and my Skype chat with Miss Charita was in there. I have none of my own voice at all. So yeah, that was a lot of fun to find out. So I've got basically 2.5, 3 hours of footage I can't use. And it was just like, are you for serious? That is just dumb. So let's see here. Nope. Our location is 82. So I have to write this down so I remember where to park. Remember our parking space. Okay. Let's find out if we've got liftoff. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Take a little ride here. Where's that thing at? Yeah, there it is. Holy moly, look at what they've got there. We're just going to fly around here a little bit and see what's going on. I am actually weirded out that they built all this. And I really don't see a place to park either, so I don't know where they expected. That is cray. Well, I guess that's their base then. Interesting. No idea what that might become. Some sort of an affair thing. So let's cruise around a little bit. There we go. And there we are back at home too. So let's cruise over this way. And then let's turn. Turn towards the platform. And we're coming in. Okay. So I think the best way to do would be to line this up. So 268 and 474, which I'm there. So let's see where we're at here. Did I make it? 268, 269, 474. So I got within one block here. I'm okay with this. Looks nice. We are good. Good, excellent. All right, very nice. So we have taken our airship for a spin. Looks really nice. I think we'll do fairly well with this. The next thing that I want to do is kind of finish off putting in balloons, and then let's start adding some machinery and chests and storage to it. This will kind of be a floating base, but not really a big one. I think we're going to set up a really permanent base pretty soon. This thing's kind of a starter base. And then the other thing I want to do too is start investigating how we want to go about getting more resources. Do we want to use a turtle? Do we want to use a quarry? Do we want to use the miner? So we'll do that next episode. And yeah. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. My name is C. Mason. Thanks very much. Have a great day.